Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Virgos, for May 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Virgos, for May 2017, the 15th of May. It's going to be quite an important day for you, because on the 15th of May there is this certain person. It's a male certain person with a dark hair. He's a mature person. He's very interesting, he's very intelligent, he's very charming, he's very powerful. He's been working all his life really hard. He made a lot in his life, and also lots of people look up to this particular person. Lots of people think that this particular person is ridiculously powerful when it comes to every single part of their life, but especially when it comes to their own work, especially when it comes to their own career, and especially when it comes to their own personal achievements. How much have they actually done so far? This particular person is absolutely amazing. Everybody's looking up to him, okay? If you're working, this particular person is going to be connected to your work. If you're at the college, university, of course, this is going to be somebody who is connected to your college, university. If you're self-employed, this is still going to be connected to your work. And if you're retired, this particular person is also going to be connected to your circle of people, to where you go, what you do on daily, weekly basis, where you go to socialize, which hobby have you got. However, the bottom line is going to be that this particular person is going to actually play a crucial role in your life, because this particular person is going to deliver you a certain message, deliver you a certain information on the 15th of May. And that particular information that this particular person is going to actually give it to you, it's going to be absolutely of such a high importance to you, because after that point, this is really important indeed, because after this point you're going to have a very interesting realization about your life and what you're doing right now. So just basically watch for that particular person on the 15th of May 2017. And also another thing that I was going to say to you on the 15th of May 2017, it is also going to be rather important date when it comes to those of you that have been in relationships. Those of you, it doesn't matter how long you've been in relationship. Maybe you could have been in relationship with 7 days, 14 days, 14 years, 24 years, 34 years, it doesn't really matter. The bottom line is that when it comes to your relationship, this is going to be a very important day, because I can see you and your partner. I can see two people getting closer together. I can see two people like enjoying each other. I can see two people like getting, understanding with each other, and it's extremely important day. If you didn't get on with your partner, husband, wife, if you had problems, if you had fights, if you had some kind of arguments and things like that. Sometimes, we can love people, people love us, but sometimes, we just drift apart. It all depends on our own personal spiritual journeys. It depends how far our own personal spiritual journeys and our own spiritual journeys together, how far did they get and how far do they have to go. It all depends. But when it comes to you guys, and when it comes to your husband, wife, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, the 15th of May is a ridiculously powerful day, a ridiculously important day also, because your relationship is going to start making sense. And especially if you wanted to work harder with your relationship, especially if you wanted to give that more to your relationship, especially if you expected a bit more from your relationship, this day is going to be crucial. And also, if you are like kind of waiting to get married, this day could be completely important, because that particular question might pop up. If you are not engaged, maybe, this is going to be the day when you might get engaged. However, you two people are going to get closer together and take relationship on a whole next level. Also very important, if you had an argument with your partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you didn't get together, this is going to be the time when you're going to get together. Very positive time when it comes to relationships indeed. Another important day, my Virgos, that I want you to pay attention to, another important day is going to be on the 23rd of May 2017. 23rd of May is going to be very important when it comes to those of you that were worrying. And you know what are we like? Virgos, we just worry. It is part of us, it is part of our energy, it is who we are. And basically this particular worrying, it's coming from the fact that you were worried about when it comes to your work, career, college, and if you're retired, it depends what you do, what you're waiting, where you go to socialize, and what your hobbies. It all depends what kind of opportunity, which kind of opportunity you've been waiting for. Now, the 23rd of May, it's going to be ridiculously important because there is a very, very powerful opportunity going to come towards your way. And this powerful opportunity that is going to come towards your way, it's connected to that warring. I said to you, this is just something that you've been thinking for a while. This is just something that you were focusing on for a while. This is something that you were waiting for a while, but it just didn't happen. It could either be like the whole new opportunity when it comes to work, and career. Now, if you were completely unhappy with your work, with your career, honestly, if you were unhappy, and keep on saying this, oh, this is just so important. If you're so unhappy with your work, career, and there are lots of other jobs out there, you know, it depends where you live, it depends what you do. But, you know, if you're completely unhappy with your job and your career, just change it. Find something else. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Don't be paranoid or anything like that. You know what my favorite saying is, my gorgeous Virgos? You know what my favorite saying is? If you don't jump in the water, you're never, ever gonna learn how to swim. So just, it's time to jump. It's time to jump, my gorgeous Virgos, because this time the water is not going to be murky. This time the water is going to be crystal clear. Time to jump in that water, swim, and dive like a little squid. Dive as much as you can, because the visibility is going to be amazing. And month is going to be another ridiculously important month when it comes to your spiritual development and when it comes to your business development. It's all about work-life balance, but it's all about getting this on the right level. So what I want to say, the 23rd of May is going to be ridiculously important, because so if you're happy with your work and you want to carry on being in that career and things like that, you're still going to have a really interesting proposal, interesting opportunity. You will be a little bit nervous, you will be a little bit paranoid, because this opportunity that you will have through your work, it's actually going to be completely connected to the fact that you're going to have to learn something else, learn something new. And this new thing is just going to require a little bit more than you expected, a little bit more than you were hoping for, you see? And I can sense this nervousness. Just remember me saying, jump in that water and dive really deep, okay? So no, there's no time to be nervous, because all the energies are going to be absolutely right. If you're nervous, if you're scared, if you're paranoid or whatever, just go for it. Just take it on, go for it, and then deal with things. Then after that point, deal with things. Don't just let these energies and these negative feelings to actually affect you. Please, just jump in the water. If you are, as I said, so if you're working for somebody else, basically, this is what is going to happen. Basically, you're going to have this, you're going to have this amazing proposal, this amazing opportunity. But this opportunity is going to come with the fact that you're actually going to be a little bit nervous. Take it on. This is going to be life-changing. Later on, you will see what I mean. More responsibility, more things to do. A little bit scary, but it's going to be mental, and it's going to go a long way. If you are unhappy with your work, now I'm stressing this like loud and clear. If you're unhappy with your work, if you hate your job, if you hate your work, now this is the time. Your opportunity is coming. Your opportunity is going to come in the mid-May 2017, precisely 23rd of May 2017. There is going to be an amazing opportunity that is going to come your way. Okay, so if you're unhappy with your work, do not waste your time. This life that we live now, we live many lives, okay? This life, what we live now, it's really short. It's going to be over before we even notice. It is too crazy to waste your time somewhere where you hate. It's too crazy to do the job that you completely hate. There are lots of jobs out there. Just go and keep on applying for the jobs and find the right job, because when we end up doing the wrong job, the bad job, the negative job, the job that has got such a negative reflection on us, basically we start feeling negative, and then our energy becomes more vulnerable. Then that means that we get tired really quickly, negative, and also we become prone to other negative people's energy, and then that affects us in a big way. And that's why it's important to be happy, to get all these energies correct, okay? So if you're unhappy with your work, this is an important time. So now just go and apply for as many jobs as you possibly can. If you are looking for a job, if you're not working, you're looking for a job, exactly the same thing. Just keep on applying for the job until this right job comes. If you're working, and so this is what, if you're not working and then you're applying for the job, just keep on applying. If you're working already and you're unhappy in your work, just keep on applying and keep on doing that job until this right job comes along. But this job is going to be amazing. And also, what else I was going to say, just remember that it's going to come with a little bit of a challenge. This job offer that is going to be life-changing, it's going to be amazing, it's going to come with some kind of a challenge, and it's going to make you feel like a little bit like, ooh, you're not too sure, ooh, you're not too sure. It's going to make you feel like a little tiny bit nervous. Just remember what I said about jumping into the water and dive, dip, just like a little squid. As deeper as you can, because water visibility is about to change and you're about to see and realize things about your life like there is no tomorrow. Like there is no tomorrow. I'm keep on saying this, I know. The third important day for you is basically going to be on the 31st of May 2017. The 31st of May 2017 is also going to be ridiculously important because there is a very good news that you're going to have about a certain family member. There is the certain family member that you were worried about, a certain family member. There was something not quite right with that family member. There was something wrong. There was something going on with their health. There was something going on that was constantly making you worry. And that particular family member, you are going to have a very good, very good news about that particular family member. And also another thing that I wanted to say, the 31st is May is also going to be quite important for those of you that are also with a partner, husband, wife, whoever is in your life. This is also going to be another crucial day for those of you that are in a relationship, because this particular day there is some kind of success that is going to come towards you through your partner. There is some kind of success that is your partner going to have, and of course this will mean to you quite a lot at the same time. Okay, and what else I was going to say that is going to be really important basically when it comes to the 31st of May, another thing that I was going to say is that there is someone also, basically there is somebody also going to need your help when it comes to the 31st of May. There is basically the family member, another family member. This is not connected to the first family member that I said. That is actually, you're gonna have a good news about the family member. Like this is to do, this is actually to do, there is a certain family member that will need actually your help on the 31st of May 2017. The certain family member is going to need some kind of advice from you, and this advice is actually going to be quite crucial, and this advice is not going to be only important for your family member, but this advice is actually going to be important for you as well later on. This is something to do with the family member and something to do with the rest of the family and something to do with your own input. Actually, your own input is going to be needed like there is no tomorrow. Your own advice is going to be needed like there is no tomorrow. Your own edit will be needed like there is no tomorrow. Your own little bit of energy is going to be here, needed here like there is no tomorrow. It's just something to do with a family member, with a certain family issue, and with your input. Your input is going to be needed, and you are going to find this very beneficial later on. It may not seem like as huge as it is going to be later on, but this is something that you're completely going to benefit from, and it is also going to be very good karma that you're going to create with this thing right here. Okay, there is also going to be a beautiful karma that you're actually going to start with. Okay, another thing I was going to say, when it comes to numerology, you also guys have a number 10. And number 10 is a very spiritual number. It's a very deep number, and it's a very important number, guys. When I read the numerology numbers, it's every single number has got so many meanings. Like, oh my goodness, it's like reading tarot cards as well. And it all depends on the situation. Who do you read to? It depends on the other cards. It depends on what happened so far. It depends on what's going on now, and it depends what's going on later. When I take all this into account, then I take a numerology, and then I put that number together with all the this, and then I can tell you what is actually going to come out of it and what is the most important to actually pay attention to. And this is how I read my numerology, and this is how I put my numerology together with the tarot cards and with the knowledge of horoscope, you see. So when it comes to you, the May is all about the realization, new beginnings, new direction, and it's all about this crazy strength and crazy power that you're actually going to get. You knew you had it, but now the time for that power to start to come up is just absolutely going to be mental. And what I was going to say, when it comes to you, when it comes to numerology, you're completely connected to number 10, and number 10 is all, especially when it comes to your case, it's all about you finding yourself as a much stronger position when it comes to your spirituality and when it comes to your physical and mental levels. You see, when it comes to all these balances, you're about to find yourselves in a much stronger and much more powerful position here. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? This means that you're going to be ridiculously intuitive. This means that all these things that I said so far are going to be completely connected. It means that you're going to have a lot of subconscious messages. There are lots of ideas that are going to be coming to you throughout May 2017. You may not recognize these ideas like completely, but basically you may be, not that you may not recognize them, but you may be like a little bit surprised with these ideas. Like, for example, you're walking in the garden, your garden or something, and you see a little flower, and this little flower just reminds you of something, and like let's say, oh, going to swim in the pool or something like that. And then, you know, just think about it. Where did that message come from? Where is this message come from? Where did that come from? This is crazy. This is crazy. You know, it's not crazy. It's your subconscious mind, your spirit guides, your guardian angels are trying to let you know what to do, where to go next, are trying to direct you towards a different direction in life. And this is what number 10 is, that you're going to have lots of different messages, because you will be in touch with your own kind of spirituality, and you're going to be in touch with yourself even more basically than you normally are. I would highly suggest like to get like an Amazonite. Look at the Amazonite. It's absolutely gorgeous little crystal, and these are brand new pendants that I'm selling on my website. These are ever so beneficial now, especially when it comes to you guys feeling so much when it comes to your own spirituality, and so much is going to be going on, and you're going to be going through lots of things, and you're going to be thinking about lots of things. And now Amazonite is absolutely brilliant because it's going to help you on a mental level, intellectual level, on a spiritual level. It's going to help you with this particular journey. It's going to help you to be in touch with your own spirituality, in touch with your own psychic side, in touch with your own intuition, and it's going to help you to make the best possible decisions as well, especially when it comes to your life in general, and especially when it comes to your work, career, and things like that. Amazonite is something that I highly recommend, honestly. And you can also get this on my website, okay? And it's just very interesting indeed. Now, what I was going to say to you, basically, now, when it comes to health, you see, you're not the first sign, and I've seen this a couple of times as well. When it comes to your health, the only thing that I would like to pay attention to is basically just your stomach, your tummy. There is a little bit of negativity that I can actually see when it comes to your stomach area, and when I see like a little bit negativity when it comes to your stomach level area, especially when it comes to certain blockage, it means that you are going to have problems with like a little bit of digestion. So your stomach again is going to make a noise. You might have a little bit of difficulty digesting certain food. Your tummy might be a little bit painful. You may feel like a little bit uncomfortable, and this is what all these blockages means that I'm talking about. And basically what you need to do when it comes to this certain blockage, and what would I like you to do, is just maybe basically you're gonna need to make certain changes in your diet. You could be super healthy, you could have everything organic, you know, but you could still be missing that little thing, something. Or you may be unhealthy, maybe you're happy being unhealthy. That's fine if you're happy, But if you're unhealthy, then you know, it's like basically this is what it's going to happen. You're going to need to take something out of your diet, or you're going to need to make certain dietary changes. And this is what I would advise you, really, just to make certain, this is what's going to happen. You're going to make a certain dietary changes. So if you eat organic and super healthy, maybe you need to bring in something. If you eat unhealthy, maybe you need to change that. But this is how this is going to happen. Very important indeed. And if you have tummy problems, just get like an organic chamomile. Organic chamomile tea is absolutely brilliant. Organic chamomile tea with a little bit of ginger in, maybe just organic ginger root, you know, and just drink that. It's absolutely brilliant, and it does a wonder when it comes to your tummy, stomach, and it's absolutely super natural. So it's a very, very good for you indeed. So this is what I would like you to pay attention when it comes to your stomach, when it comes to your digestion, okay? And now, basically, what else I was going to say, that the first part of May 2017, there is a certain friend that is going to also need your help. My goodness, my gorgeous Virgos, you're going to be needed from all around the places, you know, this month. There's a certain person that is actually going to need your friend. This is need your help. This is an old friend. He's been going on through lots of difficult time, problems with a partner, husband, wife. Friend will really need you. This particular friend is really having difficult times. They're very unhappy, and they're going to be very unhappy at around May, at around the beginning of May. They may not reach out to you straight away, because the mental, actually the state of mind of this person is going to be quite difficult, on the edge. So the problem with the partner, husband, wife, however, there is somebody that is very, very unhappy, somebody that is going to be sleeping somebody that is going to have lots of sleeping difficulties, and that particular person is going to need your help. It's a lovely person, genuine person, lovely person, really good person, one of the best people ever, and you know that this person is really good, and that person is going to need your help. They may not come to you straight away, but I can see that you will go towards this person and help them out. Also, another advice, you see, you will be needed. This is how powerful you are, Virgo. People love you, people need your advice, people appreciate your advice. You're very wise. I'm not saying this because I'm Virgo myself, but it's true. It is true indeed. You give fantastic advice, okay? Another thing that I was going to say in the beginning of May, you will want to make certain changes. You will feel like you want to make certain changes. The changes you need to make, you didn't make in a really long time, you will feel like you need to change. And this is to do with your living environment. This is to do with your home. This is to do with your flat, with your house. Some of you will feel this like really, really like there is no tomorrow, which means some of you will really start to think about moving place. If you can just buy another house, why not, you know? So if you can move, get the house, rent, whatever you do, you know, lots of you will think about moving the actual house, moving the address, and start over. And I'm not surprised, because this is what these energies are going to bring, honestly. Then on another hand, lots of you will want to make certain changes, like a certain changes like you know, to change the house around, change the furniture around, change the pictures around. I'm keep on saying, I'm going to say it again, Feng Shui is ridiculously important. Feng Shui is just so important, and Feng Shui, when it comes to your home and keep on changing furniture around, is ridiculously important for your own personal health, because it just helps out to get rid of the negative stale energy, you know. It's just to get rid of negative energy, and just to get this energy going, which of course has got an impact on you later on. So this is what lots of you are going to think as well, that you want to change your place and things like that. The second part of May, also the second part of May is going to be ridiculously important. As I said, this is when this amazing opportunity is going to start, as I said, on the 23rd of May, you see. And this is what I said, that the second part of May, if the 23rd can be counted as the second part of May, I suppose it's like a third part, but anyway, the second part of May is going to be very important, because there is the certain control over situation that you are going to have. You felt maybe there are certain areas in your life that you felt like really completely uncertain about. You weren't too sure if you are going towards the right direction, but it's also, this is going to be the time when you're going to realize that you are on the right direction, and you're just going to start feeling very solid and very powerful. And this is also very, very important time for those of you who need to make a really big decision. There is also a very big decision that lots of you are going to make in the mid-May 2017, and this is something very deep, this is something very spiritual, something that you will just keep on waiting for the right time, waiting for the right time. Do you know what I mean, what this is? You will see exactly. You will be like all over the place when it comes to May, and all over the place when it comes to like doing things that you wanted to do in a really long time. This is why May is completely important. Another important thing I wanted to say for the mid-May is just you are just actually going to have some kind of offer, and this is just going to seem like very, very interesting to you. Another opportunity that is just going to seem completely interesting to you. It's going to make you a little bit nervous, it's going to make you a little bit paranoid, but also on another hand it's going to make you very brave, and another hand it's going to make you feel really good about yourself, and that just, you know, it's just going to make you feel much better about yourself, because there is something very interesting that you're going to realize about yourself and about your life and about your life journey in general and about your spiritual journey in general. You're going to realize certain things about yourself and you're going to like it. After that point, you are going on a whole new level when it comes to your own personal spiritual journey. Okay, the third part of May is ridiculously important. You will be spending a time with your friends, you will be spending time with your family. If you don't go to see family at the end of May, you will be talking to them a lot. If you don't go to see them right at the end of May, you will book a ticket, or you will, if they don't live in the same place with you, you know, you're gonna go and make that journey. You're gonna go and book a ticket to make that journey. However, at the end of May, you will really be spending a time with your friends, family, the best friends, and with your family members, and it's just going to be absolutely brilliant time. And also there's this certain person from the past that is going to come into your life, like a certain friend that you haven't seen in a really, really, really long time, somebody that you know since you were really little, somebody that you love now, somebody that you appreciate now, but you just don't spend enough time with them. You're not spending enough time with them, or you're not seeing them. As I said, sometimes we have different spiritual journeys, and sometimes our spiritual journeys are all completely different, and they take us in a different direction. It doesn't mean that if our best friend then went that way, we went that way. It doesn't mean that the paths are not going to come back. It happened many times. It happened many, many times, and it will happen again. And that's why I'm saying that somebody very interesting from your past, like a friend that you love to bits, will be back, and you're gonna love it as well. And another thing I was going to say is that when it comes to your own personal rewards for your work, for what you've done so far, at the end of May, it's going to be ridiculously powerful. The money, when it comes to money, and when it comes to actually money rewards, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, when it comes to some kind of money that you waited for a really long time, at the end of May, there's going to be a very good feeling and very good news when it comes to your own personal monetary position. You will like it, and you will feel very successful, because you're going to have a very good news when it comes to your work and when it comes to your money. This is going to be a very, very good time. Not necessarily that you get the money straight away at the end of May, but you will get that information about that money, and it's just going to make you feel like really, really good, again, on the right direction, again, connected to that number 10. And also, when it comes to those of you that are waiting for some kind of monetary inheritance and things like that, or you may even you may not even know this, you see, but at the end of May, it's going to be ridiculously important, because there is some money that is going to come through inheritance as well, my gorgeous Virgos. But however, and one more thing I want to say, at the end of May, also negotiation, an important negotiation you're going to have, my babies. That particular important negotiation is going to work in your favor, and this particular negotiation is going to be something very, very big later on. Indeed, just watch this space. On another hand, if you're waiting for the right moment, for the right time, for the right day to negotiate, the end of May, at around the end of May, it's going to be absolutely perfect time to negotiate at the end of May. Not only because it's a perfect time, but it's because it's actually going to be it's going to work in your favor. So if you want to sign something, new contract or anything like that, sign it, start it, you should actually do this at the end of May, because it's just going to develop into something beautiful. It's like planting a tree, planting a little seed, and that seed is going to become tree, and that tree is going to last forever, grow forever, for a long time, and it's going to have many shapes and many changes. And this is what's about to happen to you. And when it comes to your single Virgos, Virgos in relationships are mentioned. When it comes to single Virgos, I have to say that this is going to be a mental time, because there is somebody right at around the end of May you're going to meet, and that particular person is going to be connected to your work, career, college, or if you're retired, wherever you go, like on a weekly, monthly basis, it depends. That person is going to be completely connected to your work or wherever you go on regular basis. There is someone very beautiful that is going to manifest in your life, somebody you haven't met before, somebody you haven't seen before. it's going to take some time to start a relationship with this person, but automatically this person is going to make you feel very, very calm. This person is going to make you feel really good about yourself. This person is going to make you feel really nice about yourself. This person is going to make you feel really like interesting about yourself, like no one else. This person is going to see things like no one else has seen in you before, and that's why this person is going to be so important. And that person you will meet through work at the end of May 2017. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I love you to bits. I love all your comments. I love all your likes. I may not reply, but trust me, I'm watching, I'm reading, and I appreciate it so much. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Share me on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you like. Don't forget to comment. And also, if you would like to donate to my channel, you're welcome. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.